Well, what a game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building all week and we're just moments away from kickoff time. Stay tuned for the live action. Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player Stuart Robson. And with the game just moments away now, this really ought to be a superb watch. It's Chelsea against Paris Saint-Germain.
Thanks, Derek. Well, often we talk about the tactics, the individual players that are missing, but so often it's the mentality of the players that is key to winning any football game. Which of these teams has the right attitude today is the big question.
Well, who will be the player to decide the outcome, to determine the course of events? No reason at all why it won't be this man, Stuart. What do you anticipate seeing from him?
Well, he combines so well with his teammates. He really does link everything up. If he plays well, so do the team.
Here's the lineup for Chelsea.
Well, although we have it down as a 4-5-1, it's actually more likely to be a 4-2-3-1. They play with two holding midfield players, a number 10 and two wingers. The system has a nice balance to it.
Introducing the Paris Saint-Germain starters. Gianluigi Donnarumma begins in goal. Achraf Hakimi plays with Nuno Mendes in the fullback positions. Vitor Ferreira starts alongside Fabian in central midfield. And the responsibility of leading the line today goes to Ousmane Dembélé. And the match is underway. The defenders know they need to get tighter. And crossed in there, making sure nothing untoward happened. Vitor Ferreira. Fabian. Now with Hakimi. The delivery, and putting pay to the danger. Palmer with it. Perfect tackle. Now what can Paris Saint-Germain do from this position? Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Palmer with it. Gusto. Possession lost by Chelsea here. Hakimi. Crossed into the penalty area. And nothing comes of it. Palmer with it. And he takes it on. The save was a good one. Can someone get on the end of this? The clearance wasn't decisive. Trevor Chalobah. Well, the defending not the best here. Oh, a brilliantly timed tackle when it really mattered. Enzo Fernandez. Advantageous situation here for Chelsea developing. And the ball is loose. Ferreira. And a good-looking ball. Must take the lead here. And they have. You've got to say, it has been coming.
Well, when you see this again, I think the goalkeeper's very unlucky. He makes a good initial save, but the ball comes off of him, rebounds straight to an attacker, and the finish is excellent.
And back underway, 1-0 it is. Enzo Fernandez. Well, he successfully got past him. Options in the middle. Well, he failed to get it away properly. It was an attack of promise, but they couldn't take advantage of the situation. Hakimi. Dembele on the ball. Well, passing moves like this will build confidence. And played in. And mopping up defensively. Intelligent threaded pass here. Well, far from the ideal header. And the goalkeeper had it all the way. Caicedo. Jackson. Effective challenge. Fabian. And a chance to whip it in here. No-nonsense clearance. Well, Chelsea being afforded too much space here. Palmer with it. Really good build-up, but no end product. Well, nearing the half-time interval and PSG in front. Stuart, interested to get your thoughts on their performance so far.
Well, it's been a tight game so far, but they've just had that little bit more quality on the ball, particularly in midfield, where they've just started to take control. They'll be fairly happy going in at half-time if it stays like this.
Chelsea sloppy in possession here. Well, they're almost inviting them to come at them. Well, they're moving it around with real purpose here. And that is the sort of tackle he had scripted in his mind. Hakimi. Delivered into the area here. And he's clear as lines. Oh, he's left his marker for dead. Takes the shot. And effectively parried away by the keeper. The first half here comes to an end. Well, Ousmane Dembele stamped his authority on the first half. What did you make of his performance?
Well, I thought he had a really effective first half. Not only did he get the goal that gave them the lead, but his general play was really good. He was a constant threat, and I'm sure we'll see more of him in the second half.
Well, underway once more into the second half, and from a Chelsea point of view, it's all about battling back. He has time to play it over. Decent position. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. Dembele. Committed challenge. In a position from which they could potentially do a bit of damage here. replay it in. Nice looking move this. Hakimi. Cross fired over. And the danger's still on. Well, no way through in the end. Now can they hit them on the counter? And Chelsea could be onto something. Well, it looked so promising, but a goal kicked the outcome. They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. Dembele. Here's Marquinhos. Ferreira. Chance to do damage. And up, can he put it away? Was an important piece of defending. And there it is, a goal! I must say, much to the annoyance of the keeper.
Well, here we can see it again. Normally I'm the first to point the finger at a goalkeeper, but I think it's a good initial save. I'm not sure he could have done much more. Just a bit unfortunate, really, that it dropped to an opponent.
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Enzo Fernandez. Moises Caicedo. Jadon Sancho. A Chelsea corner. So making the substitution now. And played short. Chalobah. A glorious chance. And it's in! This game very much back on as a contest.
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
Well, as they kick off again, 2-1 the current state of affairs. Dembele. Vitor Ferreira. Well, this looks really productive. What can they do from this position? But the danger averted for now. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. This could square the game. Well, it might still work out for them. And a goal at the second time of asking, but the keeper has let his team down.
Well, as you can see, it's an error from the goalkeeper. You just can't spill it into a dangerous area like that.
So underway again, and it's a story of parity. 2 goals apiece in this one. Room to roam for PSG on the wing. Dembele. Well, that was on the cusp of saying he's at it again. Look as though he might score again.
Well, he's certainly looking sharp today. That could easily have been his second there.
And short it is. Dembele. Oh, fine stop. Jadon Sancho. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. And played in. Must take the lead here. Oh, he's been denied. And they remain locked together.
Well, that's a good save, but really he should have scored from there. That's a big chance.
Delivering it. The clearance wasn't decisive. Well, the keeper wanted to take it cleanly and did. Nuno Mendes. And Dembele couldn't keep the ball. Hernandez. Nice looking move this. Oh, big chance. And a great save to keep the scoreline level.
Well, that's what you want from your keeper. Big saves at vital times.
And over it comes. With no degree of difficulty for the goalkeeper. PSG on the attack as the minutes tick away. What can they do in the closing phase? And a goal! This is why we adore this game. Late drama, and now they're in front.
Well, as the replay shows, this is all about his ability to find space in the box, which then makes the finish look so much easier. That's good play from him.
What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here? Cucurella. Moises Caicedo. Dembele. And there it is! 2 goals in a matter of minutes. Incredible stuff.
Well, here it is. Head down, hit through the ball and get it on target. That's a top-class finish. There was no stopping that.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Moises Caicedo. Chelsea struggling to keep the ball. And the referee is going to add on 4 added minutes. Palmer with it. This might be ideal for the counter. And a chance to whip it in here. It has to be! And the keeper diving to thwart him. Well, no stopping him. Hakimi. Decides to shoot. And effectively parried away by the keeper. And that will do it for this game anyway, and it goes into the history books as a victory for Paris Saint-Germain. What did you think of their performance?
Well, Derek, they were dominant in most aspects of the game, particularly in that midfield area, and they also looked threatening in the top third of the pitch. It's a really good result for them.
Well, as is often the case, Ousmane Dembélé was a real handful for opponents. Interested to know how you would sum up his contribution.
Well, that was a great performance. His understanding of how to find space was brilliant today, and of course he scored 2 really good goals.